Hey guys, it's your girl Janelle here today and welcome back to my channel. And today's video is going to be about my foundation, concealers, and powders that I use because I'm a beginner at makeup and I know that there's a lot of girls who are beginners at makeup. And you know, if you want to get into the foundation world, you know, of wearing liquid foundation, because when I first started wearing makeup, I did not wear foundation at all. Plus I was in the 7th grade when I started wearing makeup. And all I wore was like mascara, eyeshadow. Yeah, I wasn't the best at makeup, but that's what I wore. So if you're a beginner at makeup, I'm still a beginner at makeup, but I'm just telling you guys the things that I went through, and I'm showing you guys all the things that I used and what I don't use anymore and what I currently use now. So if you want to see this video, then okay, so I'm gonna first start off with the things that I used to use when I was like a beginner at using liquid foundation. And I did get this from Dollar Tree because let me tell you, I don't know, I didn't really know too much about liquid foundation. Sometimes I'm still kind of iffy about it, but I do wear it. But this was like one of the very first liquid foundations that I wore. Hopefully you guys can see this, hopefully it's in focus. But I wore this, and this is just in the color dark. I got it from Dollar Tree, like I said. This is like a light foundation. If you're first starting off, yeah, I use this. I don't have any problems with it. Like, if my regular foundation were to run out, I would definitely use this. The only thing is that it is on the cheesy side. It's a little bit watered down. I mean, what can you expect? It's from Dollar Tree. So I did use this, and it blended well with my skin, but it didn't actually like match my skin color like to the T, but it did pretty good for a Dollar Tree foundation. That's what I think. Judge me all you want, but this is pretty good for a Dollar Tree foundation. So that's the first foundation that I use. Now I'm going to move on to like when I started getting into the drugstore foundations. And the first one, and I mentioned this in my January favorites video. Now I'm warning you, this is a big ghetto because I lost the top, but I didn't want the foundation to dry out, so I put saran wrap on it. Please excuse the ghetto-ness, but I did do that. This is the Revlon Nearly Naked, and this is in the color, the number is 280 and the color is chestnut. Now when I first bought this and I tried it, because me and my mom was like, yeah, that looks like your color, and I was like, but the Glam Twins, I don't know, if you guys don't know, I'm obsessed with the Glam Twins 334, like they're twins, they have beautiful hair, like they're like my role models. Besides my mom, they're my other role models. So I wanted to try it because they tried it, but they used the darkest shade. And I told my mom that they used the darkest shade and I wanted to get the darkest shade. And my mom was like, well, they're a little bit darker than you. You know, not everybody's the same shade. And I was like, Mom, I think I need the darkest shade. But she was like, she put this up to my face and she was like, oh yeah, that matches. So we just got this. When I went home and I tried it, I hated it. Like, my face was completely light. It looked so bad. Like, I didn't like it. I did use this in one of my Get Ready With Me videos and I still didn't quite like it, but I dealt with it because I found a way to kind of blend it in. So yeah, I use this. I don't like this. If you're like a darker complexion, go for this, because don't go for the lighter color. Just go for the darkest shade, because to me, I don't know, maybe if I would have got the darkest shade, then maybe I would have liked the Revlon Nearly Naked, but going off of just buying that color, I hated it. But maybe if I would have got, I felt like if I would have got the darkest color, then I might have liked it a little bit better. So those are the two foundations that I kind of didn't like. So now I'm going to move over to my current foundations and the ones that I do use now and the stuff that I actually like. Okay, so now I'm going to be talking about the foundation that I use currently. And I actually bought this foundation like 3 days ago, and it's the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Makeup. It's on the cool side. It's oil free and it's an all day wear. I'm in the color Coca. You know, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's the number and the letter is CA. It's Coca-Cola. So it looks like this. It may look a little bit brighter on camera, but in person it's actually pretty dark. I got the darkest shade because this is why I love L'Oreal, because they have a wide variety. Like, they have a wider range of colors. Like, they have really light color, and then they have like a really dark one. And I got the darkest shade, and this matched so perfect. Like, I'm in love with this. You guys will definitely see, like, this is a preview. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it now. You're definitely gonna see this foundation in a favorites video, because this stuff is the bomb. Like, it blends so perfectly. Like, I'm in love with this foundation. Like, I love it so much. And I don't know, it just blends so perfectly. And what I use to blend out this foundation, I used to use this, and you guys saw this in my February favorites video, but I just recently got some brushes that I now use to blend out my liquid foundation with. I'll get more into that later in the video, but I used to use that to blend it in, but I want to find something to blend my foundation in a little bit better. So I do have some brushes that I would recommend for you guys to use, but this foundation, if you're a beginner and you're looking for a good liquid foundation to wear, definitely go with L'Oreal's L'Oreal True Match, because their line for liquid foundations and powder foundations is phenomenal. Like, hands down, they're the best one to get your right color. Like, when they say true match, they literally mean true match. Like, it's the bomb. So you definitely should try this. I don't really recommend Revlon because they only have like a couple shades, but if you go to L'Oreal True Match, they will definitely have your shade. I guarantee it. So that foundation is really good. I'm going to be talking about the brushes, and I'm going to be talking about the brushes that I use to blend in my liquid foundation with, and the brushes that I use to apply my powder with. And I'm going to start off with this first brush. Now, this first brush, I know you guys are probably already going to know who I'm going to reference this to. The Glam
334. I watched their beginner's makeup video and they recommended this brush, and I know I always mention them in all my videos, but like I said, they're like my second role models. Like, I don't know, everything they get, I always get. I don't know. I know you guys are probably like, oh my god, we just stopped talking about them, but I'm sorry, it's just, I love them. If they were to watch my videos, I would probably like cry. I don't know. But
it's this ELPH powder brush, and I got it from Target yesterday. I literally just got it yesterday, and I literally just tried it today when I woke up and put on my foundation. I tried it out. I love this brush. Like, it's so soft, and it's so, like, your liquid foundation will blend so well, and you will not believe how much this costs. This costs $3. $3 What can get any better than this? $3 for a good brush, and it's still so soft. Like, I thought people were lying when they said this brush is the bomb, but I used this brush one time and it's already the bomb. It's meant for powder, but I use it for liquid foundation like almost everybody who has this brush does. But this, get this brush, and it comes in like a pack like this. And I got it from Target, like I mentioned before. This will probably be another thing that you'll see in my favorites video. Like, I'm going to have so many things in my favorites video from the next one. You guys are probably going to get sick of me. But the next brush that I'm going to recommend, if you want something to apply your powder with, I do use a bronzer brush. And this was in my February favorites video. I love this brush too. Like, this is what I use all the time to apply my powder with. And the powder that I use, in case you're wondering, is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder. And it's funny because I got this one in Nut Brown, and I did see Nut Brown in the liquid foundation, but it looked a little bit light. So this is just a shade lighter than my actual liquid foundation. So this is just one shade lighter than my liquid foundation, which I actually like because sometimes it can make me look a little bit darker, and this kind of helps lighten me up, so it kind of evens things out. So I just used this brush, and I got this from Ross for like $5 or $10, I think, but you can find a cheaper brush. Just a regular old fluffy powder brush would do the trick. That is the end. That's all the stuff that I had to show you guys today. I hope this video was helpful for all you beginners, because we can be beginners together. I'm helping you. I'm a beginner, and I'm gonna help the other beginners who are trying to find a really good liquid foundation. Even if you're not a beginner and you just want to find a really good liquid foundation or powder foundation or brushes to use, I hope this video helped answer some of your questions that you may have about makeup. Like I said before, I'm not a professional at makeup. I'm a beginner. I'm just 15 years old. I'm still trying to learn myself. But I thought that I would share, you know, the things that work for me. Hopefully they will work for you. And I hope this video was, you know, really helpful. And yeah, like I said before, this is the end of this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And don't forget to comment or inbox me if you have a request. And subscribe if I have any new viewers or anything. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.